Blessed love and a beautiful morning to everybody out in this wonderful world that God has created. Hey, listen. You know, in my studies this morning in the Word of God, right? I was talking about Pharaoh and when Moses went to him and God spoke to Moses and said, listen, this man is going to harden his heart and I'm going to harden his heart even more. So it was talking about Pharaoh and how disobedient Pharaoh was. And because of his disobedience, God turned him over to being even more disobedient. And in spite of all of the things that God showed him through his prophet Moses, Pharaoh still did not want to take heed. Even though Moses came to him and Moses said, hey, listen, God set for free the people, and he still didn't want to listen. He still wanted to remain hard-headed and stiff-necked. And it's crazy because through all of that, through the Old Testament and the New Testament in the Word of God, people thousands of years later to present still disobedient, still want to be stiff-necked, still want to be hard-headed, still refuse to turn to Jesus Christ. The only way to get to God is through his son, right? And people are still disobedient, still want to be argumentative, combative, all of this stuff. And when you look over their life, they are so extremely unhappy. They could sit here and brag about all the material possessions they have, but if you pay attention to them long enough, you see the things by the actions that they do. See, the ones that want to get on the internet and boast about what they're giving to the less fortunate, you still see that they're unhappy, because when you're truly given from your heart, right, you don't need to get attention for that. You don't need to seek attention from the world for the fact that you're giving. You just give just because. And that's a person that has turned their life over to Christ, and they no longer care about being hard-headed, being stiff-necked, any of those things, right? So I'm on here today saying to you, listen to God. He's tugging on your heart, and allow him to set you free from being so hard-headed. Follow his instructions, God's instructions, which is the only instruction that is right. And let him change you for the better. Have a beautiful day today. And as you go forth, trust in him to lead you on the path to his glory and grace. Have a safe, productive, and wonderful day today. And remember, as you go forth, be not afraid to simply do what? Smile. Love you guys.